So I was just remembering old jobs that I've had, and I remembered what my favorite job of my entire life was. I used to work at Continental Airlines at Terminal C in Newark Airport, and I was on occupational injury leave because I had hurt my back. So I was put up in this cubicle, and I worked for 3 months as the airport announcer. And I used to put on a voice every time I did the announcements. And people used to, on the way home, people used to pat me on the back on the bus and say, "I love your announcements." So they would come off something like this. Can you page James O'Reilly to carousel number 5? And I would get on and say, "Paging James O'Reilly. James O'Reilly, please meet your party at carousel number 5." And I remember one time, one of the calls I got was, some guy calls up and says, "Can you page Clint Eastwood to carousel number 6?" And I was like, I know this is phony, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm sure people will be all over the place like, "Wow, Clint Eastwood's here." So I'm like, "Paging Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood, please meet your party at carousel number 6. But one time, actually a lot of times, people would sneak in those phony trick paging messages. And usually I would pick up on it, but this one I didn't until I was right in the middle. Guy calls up and he says, "Can you page Mr. Mehoff, first name Jack, tell him to meet his party at carousel number 3? I'm like, "Yes, sir." And I get on, "Paging Mr. Jack Mehoff. Mr. Jack Mehoff, please meet your party at carousel number 3. I had to laugh, it was funny, but one of my favorite jobs ever.